All right.
DCKO last issue, not the last issue, but the second to last issue came out about a week or two ago now. We got the first proper crossover ish between the absolute characters and the mainline characters. And
Yeah.
it was something. It was something, right? I enjoyed the issue for what it was. I thought it was fun. I thought the story, I thought the way the story progressed was pretty cool. And it did confirm my suspicions that, you know, Superman, yeah, they were getting Superman out of here. Because as we
Okay.
all know, like he's nowhere in the solicits for DC Next Level. And we know a lot of the other Superman characters are taking over. I'm mixed on the actual first ever crossover because I feel like it was okay, but it could have been done better. And now I know this is only part one or part two of whatever saga is going on. Overall, I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it.
Okay.
I like that Lex one. Spoilers, by the way. I like that Lex one, and I like the teases for the future, and also I like the fact that Batman came back and got his lick back because he don't poke Joker the same way Joker poked him at the beginning. But yeah, man, Steph, if you read it, what do you think, man? Because I know we talked about this. I know we were a little skeptical about this.
I'm just gonna be honest. I haven't read it.
Mm,
I just I think I said it beforehand that I was kind of like planning to wait until it's like over to read it.
mm.
Um, but I mean, this whole like bit about like the absolute versions of these characters being involved. I mean, like they're not them, right?
No, it is them, but they were possessed by Darkseid.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So like they haven't met. They don't know what they're doing right now.
Yeah, so it's like at the end of it all, the understanding is that okay, Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman knows of the absolute characters. Like they
Okay.
know of them. They fought against them, right?
Yeah.
So they know of them. Now the question is, will they retain the memories? Like, will they get mind wiped after? Because now the world can be shaped in Lex's image. And
Yeah.
Lex has an understanding of who these guys are now. So they know, everybody's aware, and it's kind of like a wait and see. But keep going.
I think the thing with me is that like I don't really mind any of this
Hmm.
because like they've been very like obviously they were possessed by Darkseid, right? I I got no problem with this. I'm gonna be completely honest. I know I had my whole like spiel about like events and whatever the last time we were around, but this, I mean, it's fine. It's
Yeah.
really there's nothing really to complain about. I mean, it's fun for what it is. It's hard to really say that like DC indulging in like a shonen tournament. I mean, like I don't really know like how much the fallout of this is gonna like affect other books. Like obviously it's gonna affect like Superman,
Hmm.
right? Like he's fucking cooked. He's like he's
He's done.
biblically cooked.
He's done.
He is mythically cooked, right? It's not even with a capital C. It's every fucking letter
He's
in that word.
done.
He's cooked. He's
Done.
gone, bro. Right? But like I other than the Superman book, it doesn't really seem like and I guess you could call like, all of these, like Lobo's gonna have a book. So like, I guess he was in this. So I guess you can call this like the fallout of DCKO or whatever.
Hmm.
Right? Like some of these characters, this is honestly like the ideal kind of event for me, where it's
Yeah.
just like if we're gonna do this, I think the biggest problem that I didn't really elaborate on when I was talking about events beforehand is that they happen so fucking often that they don't feel
Mm,
like events, right?
mm.
Right? And if you're gonna do them yearly, make it brainless shit like this.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing is that like I I don't like when they have an event because like every year, it happens every year. Half the time it's like an arc that could be in a solo book that is just blown up
Hmm.
to, a ludicrous fucking degree. And, they take four or, they take like 3 or 4 months off. They make all of these other books take like 3 or 4 months off to be about something else.
Hmm.
And it's like, that's stupid. If you're gonna do that like every year, minimal residual fallout, I guess, would be the ideal kind of scenario. I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on. They went out of their way to say that these like the three are possessed, right? So this is not really gonna have an effect on the books,
Yeah, no.
right? On the absolute books. Honestly, it's all peachy keen, really.
Yeah. So yeah, what we thoughts about DCKO, the recent issue, Q?
Uh, okay. I did read it. I read it like was like 2 3 weeks ago. I don't even remember it no more. Um, but like Steph was saying, like this is fun filler,
Mm,
right? One like Steph said, nobody can really get mad about superheroes fighting. That's why we
yeah.
read these shits, right? As compelling as they are, we love when they fight each other, right? I think that's some of the most compelling things that we've seen. Guy Gardner fighting Batman, Batman versus Superman, Wonder Woman versus Big Barda, whatever. We debate these things all the time. On top of the fact that we live in a
Guy
world where
Gardner versus
death,
that old fuck.
Yo, man. Yo,
like, we live in a world where one, we love conflict. That's one, and two, we love like what's the power scaling and
mm,
death battles. Like
Yeah.
this is the stuff that this generation like really feeds off on, right?
Hype moments and aura.
Yeah, like so I think if we're talking about just the peerness of the event, I think Scott Steiner knew exactly what he was doing when he came back to
mhm.
kind of keep the hype going per se. I look at the ending with like the absolute guys, kind of like that episode of Power Rangers where like Rita made some putties that look like the Rangers. That's what I think they are.
Mm,
That's for a deep cut for those not Power Ranger fans. Uh,
okay.
but that's what I kind of get from that situation. Like I didn't think I think that's actually gonna come back full circle when they meet properly, right?
Mm,
I think we just needed an event. We need an excuse to see those guys interact with their original counterparts.
yeah.
I think that's all that was. We just need an excuse to get them in the same room, regardless if it makes sense. It's just an excuse to get them in there. And plus, this had to have a major payoff, right? We already know this is leading to Superman being removed, right, out of play. We know Aquaman's getting another power up. Apparently, I think you had to have some fallout with the Absolute Universe because of Darkseid being so involved.
Yeah.
But for the most part, like I said, I am always going to be a fan of that kind of stuff, like fights and those guys fighting. I'm always gonna be a fan of that. Like, I mean, not always, like I said, it's kind of like if I had to kind of give it a scale of how I feel about it, I feel like all the other events that we've done since Infinite Frontier,
Hmm.
Lazarus Planet, um, the Beast World stuff. I think this falls in line of what they've been doing for a while, which is going to piggyback into another statement I got to make later on down the show. But go ahead. That's really all I got to say on that.
No, yeah, I agree 100%. And yeah, I agree with the
Whiskey
funness.
time.
I agree that it's pretty like kind of light, and it's something that people really enjoy for this time, 100%. And I'm excited to see the fallout. Like I am excited to see like how long DC can stay without a Superman. I'm excited to see how that'll reverberate across Justice League and all the other next level books. And that takes me to my other thing, because I did see a complaint. I'm not on Twitter anymore, but I did see like a review on League of Comic Geeks, and it was just like, yo, what was the point of the bracket?
Yeah, but I think you had to know that bracket was gonna get messed up as soon as Batman got taken off.
Of
I
course,
you,
like,
you had to throw away all reason after you saw Batman get stabbed and die on the first page, and then
yeah,
like, oh, I'm in this. We already knew about not chaos. I mean, night fight. We already
yeah.
knew about it, and then it was like, damn, Batman died. I think the only thing that really hurt this event for me, if I
Hmm.
had one more thing to say on it, it's the stuff going on in Justice League because
Uh
I think it's so jarring from what we're dealing. Now, granted, that's dealing with what's going on the Earth, and I
mhm.
get the reasoning behind it, but it seems like it was so much information from week to week the last couple months, right? Like
Mhm,
I like when that started is when I kind of fell behind on my pull list, right? Like
mhm.
I'm staring at stuff I hadn't even read. It. I got like 2 stacks of books that like I'm fucking scared to even like open them shits up. But I think it's that. I think if there's any complaint, I think it is a little. It was too much. That makes sense. Like
Yeah, I
just
agree.
like 12 rounds. It was what 6 rounds. It was six. It was 12 people fighting, right?
Mhm.
It
Yeah.
was 3 rounds. 3 rounds, 12 people on top of what? It was 7 different chapters of this hell thing with the displaced time remnant fucking heroes with Mr. Terrific, the Terrific
Oh
10.
yeah. Mhm.
Like it's so like Terrific 10s is going on, right? And you got the stuff with the stuff going on Earth. You got the KO stuff. You
Yeah.
got
The
if you
Titans.
could have this is why I would say a
Mhm.
Mr. Terrific's book would have made sense ongoing, at least throughout this event, because you
Yeah.
could have played all of the Terrific 10 shit in a backup in his book, which will
Mhm.
open up Justice League strictly just to focus on the fallout on Earth.
Yeah.
But hindsight's 2020.
I think the Terrific 10 story it's okay. Like
It's
I
cool.
do I like the idea of like a time displaced Justice League team, and they pulled some good cats out of that hat. Batman Beyond, Star Girl, Owl Girl. So there was some good shit there, but like
Was our girl
compare,
OC for that event? Because I don't
I
think
think
she was
so.
OC. Yeah.
I think so. They pulled some shit out their ass for that one. I liked it, but it was kind of like eh. And even the reveal last, because I think what is it? The recent issue came out either a week or two ago. I'm just not doing catch up on the last 2 weeks. Even the reveal on who the traitor was, I was like, you could have came harder. So I'm really not mad at some of the complaints that I see for Justice League as well, because it's like, yeah, this book started off strong, and then it kind of got wrapped up in event hell. But also at the same time, too, it's like it's called Justice League Unlimited, so
I
I
think
can
Justice League is
understand.
always going to be kind of hectic. I think
Yeah,
that's what they want
Yeah.
it to be. Because I think that's what it should be, technically. I think if you're on the watchtower, realistically, think back to when you watched Justice League Unlimited. When those scenes, when the league is on the actual watchtower, it is hustle and bustle. Everybody's moving,
yeah,
right? So that high pace, kind of like hecticness, I think like the urgency with like sending out orders and sending out missions. I get it. That feels right. I'm not gonna complain about that. It's just that you have to be really, really skilled to pull off. Mark Wade is all of those things. Don't get me wrong.
hmm
Um, but like you said, for the most part, he's kind of kept this train going the right way.
yeah,
I just think it is a lot of hats to juggle. You got to think about like Justice League is also balancing Aquaman, League of Challengers, the fallout of Mr. Terrific's first half of his book,
mm,
Black Lightning. It's literally balancing all of the miniseries that we've gotten, all kind of come ahead under that Justice League window. All of those people you see in every issue that I just named. The challenges are still very prominent going on and everything going on. Um, but yeah, go ahead.
no, agreed. And like I, I also agree with the book too, because it's like you know this is a good way to put shine on other characters, right? And
Mhm.
I always will. I'm always appreciative of the way that they launched these Justice League books before DCKO, because it wasn't just Justice League. Because 1 month is not enough to cover all those characters. So you had Justice League Red, you had the Question, you had the Atom Project, you had the
Mhm.
Challengers of the Unknown, you had Black Lightning. So I I like that the Justice League feels more important. It
That's
feels more
crazy.
important. Yeah.
I forgot they had a question book, and guess what she is? A Mexican woman. Hmm. Throw it out
Hey,
there.
it was pretty
We're
good.
gonna yeah, we'll go back to that. Yeah.
Y'all see me being petty? Go
Mm-hmm.
ahead. Just
Yes.
I'm starting
Yes,
my
we see you being
pettiness as
petty.
we
Yep.
go.
Yes.
Uh,
We see it. We see
But
it. Also, Ro, we are going to clip every single time you talk about coming harder.
okay,
I
say
just want to
less.
let you know that now.
All right, I figured.
we
I,
should
I
put
was watching the
counter up.
last video that I just did because I mentioned coming harder several times.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
yeah, Yeah, they got me on the jumbotron, y'all.
We gotta
But
start putting your cum counter up.
come counter is crazy, bro. Fucking crazy. But
Oh my
Wait.
god.
but yeah, I like the way that they launched it. So for me, I'm getting what I wanted altogether. Like I say, I still might have I still have my little complaints here and there, but what I wanted for the past couple years, we're getting, man. Justice League, they feel important. Like they're highlighting all these characters. Because I think I would have been disappointed if it was just another story focused on Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. I like the fact that they
They're
don't
off the board.
they're off the board. Took them out, put them here, and then now you have all these other characters to play with, all these other characters that people have been asking for, and you got Mark Waid who's handling it, and he's doing a
When
good
we
job.
go
And
back
Mhm.
and look at Absolute Power, we're gonna talk about that event in very high regard 20 years from now.
Oh, 100%. I just did a
Yeah.
reread. It's really good.
That is a very good event. It is a great premise. It literally is giving us a possible vehicle for brand new stories.
We still have one more issue of DCKO, so I'm sure that one will also, blow
So
our
we know
socks
Lex is
off.
gonna win this, right?
Well, he did win.
I mean, I'm talking he's gonna beat Darkseid somehow.
Y-
Or how
Yeah.
about this? Do we think he's gonna beat Darkseid? Let's just do
N-
like
Uh,
quick like
N-
predictions.
No, no way.
I don't think so. No.
You think?
I mean, it
Alright.
depends, but like, I don't think so.
Yeah, to wrap up, I think DCKO it's pretty good. Pretty good. I think it'll hit harder for me once I sit back. It's all done and I just reread it all. But yeah, let us know what you guys think about DCKO. Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? What do you think the fallout is gonna be like?